Hey guys, so Dragon Ball Legends just uploaded a new survey to be answered by everybody, and it looks like this is going to be a two-part survey. This is part one of the survey. You'll be getting 250 Chrono Crystals for answering this survey, and then I imagine during the part two period, which this one is going to be ending, I guess, on June 17th there. So I assume part two will probably be happening on June 18th or even later, and that's where you'll be able to get the remaining 250 crystals. So in total, it's 500 crystals for essentially doing nothing. Just gotta answer the survey, so make sure you guys are doing this. Let's go ahead and read what they say here. So the survey will be split into two parts. We can get 250 Chrono Crystals for each survey you answer. We hope everyone is enjoying their anniversary celebration so far. In order to provide an even better experience for our players, we've decided to conduct a survey. The survey will be split into two parts, part one and part two. You'll receive 250 Chrono Crystals for each survey you answer, giving you the chance to get 500 in total, so be sure to take part. Part one is currently underway. Part two start date will be announced on our official social media accounts and in-game at a later date. So click that little button right there to go to the survey. I've already answered some of the survey. The first few questions are pretty basic. It's just like, what's your player ID so that they can give you the actual crystals. Your age, your occupation, where do you live, basic information like that. So we're going to be starting with the actual Legends related questions here. So question 6 is, how satisfied are you with Dragon Ball Legends? There was a time where I would actually answer this. There was a time where I would answer this. There was a time where I would answer this, and there was a time where I would answer this. I don't think I've ever been really unhappy with the game. I think the game has never really been in a position where I would say I actually despised it. I think right now I'm somewhat satisfied. I wouldn't say I'm super satisfied with it, but I would go with somewhat satisfied. Please explain your answer for the level of satisfaction you picked. So I'm going to go ahead and say clearly a lot of I guess love and care has gone into the game. I feel that there is much work that needs to be done in terms of, I would say, gameplay mechanics. I guess is just the general wording I would use for this. I feel that there's much work that needs to be done in terms of gameplay mechanics, but the overall feel and aesthetic of the game is extremely, I guess, attractive. That's what I'll say. I think that's fair criticism. I mean, there's probably going to be more specific questions later on, so we'll go ahead and go click next there. No, by the way, this site is very laggy right now. It's loading very slowly. I assume this is because I'm literally recording this right as the survey is dropping, and I assume a ton of people are trying to access this at once. So if it takes a long time to load, we'll just cut, make this go a little bit quicker. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how likely are you to suggest Dragon Ball Legends to somebody who likes Dragon Ball? 10 is strongly recommend, while 0 is unlikely to recommend at all. I think I'd probably go with a 8. 7 or 8. I mean, that sort of falls in line with my answer to the previous question, right? Somewhat satisfied, really satisfied, stuff like that. I think I'd go with an 8. I don't think I'd go with a 10 because there's a lot of aspects of this game where I don't know if most people would like this in a mobile game, but I think 8 is fair. I don't think it would deserve a 1 or anything like that. So I go with 8. Next question is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how likely are you to suggest Dragon Ball Legends to somebody who is unfamiliar with or doesn't like Dragon Ball? If somebody doesn't like Dragon Ball, I don't know if they're going to be playing this game at all. just saying. But as somebody who's unfamiliar with Dragon Ball, just in terms of how good the game is, without taking into consideration the fact that it is a Dragon Ball game, I would probably give it a 5. I think the major appeal for most players with this game is the fact that it is Dragon Ball related. For instance, think about the new characters that are coming out in this game. We just had the anniversary of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. If you didn't know Dragon Ball and you didn't understand the hype that is associated with characters like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, then I don't think you would be excited, right? I mean, imagine if this was a game that was its own IP. For instance, I guess we can talk about Uma Musume is a game that doesn't really have an IP tied to it. So to give a preview for a character in a game that doesn't have an anime or a manga to go off of, I would say doesn't have that initial and like natural hype associated with those characters. So I would say it's definitely going to go down, my recommendation for this game, but I still think that like overall the systems and stuff are pretty fun. The gameplay is fun, so I'd give it a 5. I wouldn't really give it anything lower than that or higher than that. I think it's just, I'm just neutral on it as a mobile game. Because the one big flaw that I would say this game has, and I've actually experienced this recently, is if you're actually interested in playing this game like as a mobile game, and I mean like, you know, you're on the bus or something, you're commuting somewhere, public transportation, you can't really play this game because it's just, you know, the connection is such an important aspect of it, and you have to be very focused on what you're doing in this game to really get the most out of it. So as a mobile game, I would say that is something that it definitely is a negative. So next we have question 10. Please select among the options below all the places you have seen Dragon Ball Legends related content or information in the past 3 weeks. Definitely seen it on there. Dragon Ball Legends homepage, yep. 3rd year anniversary special homepage. I visited that to see if there's any information that I can make videos on, like updates and stuff about like new information that they didn't announce. A tweet from the Twitter, yes. I do not use Instagram, so no. I don't use Facebook, so no. A community other than the official SNS pages such as Reddit or Discord, yes. Web ads, yes. I've seen plenty of those. Web ads on Twitter, yep. Again, I don't use Facebook or TikTok. I think I've actually seen like banner ads for it as well. Articles from game news websites such as IGN, I don't. Game strategy / guide site. Gameplay and commentary videos on video platforms. Yeah, I've seen that. Word of mouth from friends and family, no. I actually don't know a single person in real life, like any of my real life friends that play this game. Content / information you saw. The 3rd anniversary preview producer comment video, yes, I did see that. Voice actor comments videos, yes. The 529 reveals and stuff video on Twitter, yep. On YouTube, yep. Pre-3rd anniversary retweet and share campaigns, yep, I actually participated in that. Character teaser posts, yes, of course. The Twitter MyDB Legends campaign, yeah, of course I get Dodoria twice. I got Dodoria on the on the English one and the Japanese one. It's very, very reassuring. Thank you for that. The emojis on Twitter, yeah, definitely saw that. And that's pretty much good for that one, so we'll go next here. Alright, so question number 11. Of the information you've seen in the past 3 weeks, which of the following made you want to play Dragon Ball Legends more? The new character Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, yes. The new character Half Corrupted Fusion Boss, yes. The 6 Goku units, yep. I mean, honestly, for me, I'm somebody who's gonna probably check off like most of these options, but the summons I don't really I mean, I'll check it off because I assume for most players that would be a factor. Definitely this is a really I think hype thing that they did. I love the fact that they do this. For me, unfortunately, I can't use the song in my videos because I will get copyright claim for it, but I do really appreciate the fact that they went ahead and added that. 3rd anniversary in general, definitely. Chrono Crystal Lottery, yeah, I love the chance time. Even though most people don't like it, I do like it. The Hoi Poi Summon, yeah, I love that. The new mode Turn of Power, I'm actually not going to check that off. I don't really care about that mode. The return of many character acquisition events, yep. Distribution of tons of summon tickets, of course. That there's Dragon Ball Ask Action battles, yep. Easy controls. I am actually not going to check that off. I can fight with players worldwide, yep. There's tons of characters. It's fun to strengthen characters, yep. And I think that is good for that one. Question 12. Of the information you've seen in the past 3 weeks, which of the following made you want to play Dragon Ball Legends the most? So we have to pick one. Okay. Clearly chance time. No, I'm not gonna pick that one. I mean, it's very difficult to choose one of these. I think at the end of the day, like an answer like this is probably the most accurate one. But if we're talking about a specific event, I think most people are probably going to choose this one. I actually really liked the 6 Goku campaign. That one was my favorite thing that they've done in a long time. 6 free units from one event is crazy. The only issue I had with the Goku is that they're really not that competitive in terms of their abilities in PvP. So if they were going to redo an event like that in the future, my recommendation for them would be to, you know, do the same thing they already did for this event, but make the Gokus a little bit better. I'm actually going to leave that in there. I think that is the option that I would choose to, I guess, encourage them to continue doing events like this. So I'm going to leave that like that. We'll go next here. All right, in question 13, what was it about the events / content in the past 3 weeks that made you want to play Dragon Ball Legends more? Even beginners can get stronger. Okay, I mean, it doesn't really apply to me. You can have fun even if you're a beginner. The game looks exciting, sure. The characters are cool and I want to get them, yep. The summon rates seem like they'll increase. What does that even mean? The summon rates seem like they'll increase. I don't really know what that means. That they don't increase? Like what? Okay. The in-game content seems better than before. I will definitely agree with that. The game looks fun. I like these types of events/content, sure. Question 14 is, what was it about the events/content of the past 3 weeks that made you want to play Dragon Ball Legends the most? Okay, so I have to pick one of these that I think is going to be the most influential, I guess. I would say this. The in-game content seems better than before. And when I say in-game content, the most like influential piece of that is, again, relating back to that 6 Goku event. I think that's, again, one of the best things they've done. The only thing they have to do is, for next time, just tweak the kits a little bit more to make them more competitive. But I really do think that was like one of the best things they've ever done. So we'll go next here. All right, the next questions will be about the Dragon Ball Legends 3rd Anniversary Preview Producer Comment video. Did you watch it? I definitely did. I watched it. Oh, here's the image. It's loading. It's loading slowly, but we can see Toshi's forehead there. Look at it. All right, I'll probably just click next here so we can get to the next part of this. All right, so for those that watched the Dragon Ball Legends 3rd Anniversary Preview video, how much did you enjoy it? I enjoyed it a lot. I think they do a good job with those. That's one of the things that I think this game actually capitalizes really well on, are the hype. Well, I guess is the hype that they can bring to the game through these like videos and stuff like that they produce. Like they can bring people on there. They have guests. They do a good job at like teasing new stuff. So, oh, there we go. The full image is loaded. Okay. For those who watched the Dragon Ball Legends 3rd Anniversary Preview video, after watching the video, did it raise your expectations for events/content coming? Yes, by a lot. The one thing that impressed me the most was the campaign where you can actually just choose a free unit that you want to get for free. That's a really cool idea. I think that they hit it out of the park with that idea. Question 18, for those who watched the Dragon Ball Legends 3rd Anniversary Preview video, after watching the video, did it make you want to watch... Oh, this is not revealed stuff? Oh, this is talking about the... Is this talking about the Twitter like video that they posted? It was like a 2-minute long video. Okay, so this is not the actual revealed stuff. I don't really care then. I'm just gonna say neutral. I'm just gonna say no change, and then no change. Okay, we'll go on. I assume that was talking about the actual reveal and stuff video, but I guess it wasn't. It was talking about that like 2-minute long Twitter video that they posted. So I don't really care. I don't really think those have that much worth to them. Okay, here we go. Reveals and stuff. Yes, I watched it. Let's go. This is what I thought the other questions were talking about. So. For those who watched the Dragon Ball Legends 3rd Anniversary reveals and stuff, how much did you enjoy the video? I enjoyed it a lot. Oh god, is a big image. For those who watched the Dragon Ball Legends 3rd Anniversary reveals and stuff, did it raise your expectations for events/content coming to the game? Yes. Again, the main thing that I was impressed by was the fact that they have that the campaign about which character you can choose. Hey, there's Toshi. Look, and I'm the producer. I like how they chose these pictures. All right, let's go next. The next questions will be about the Dragon Ball Legends 3rd Anniversary Countdown campaign on SNS. Did you see the Dragon Ball Legends 3rd Anniversary Retweet and Share campaign? Yes, I did. I saw it. Yep. Okay, question 23. For those who saw the Dragon Ball Legends pre-3rd Anniversary Retweet and Share campaigns, how much did you enjoy it? I mean, did I enjoy it? It took me 2 seconds to share it and retweet it. I enjoyed it. Sure, whatever. For those who saw the Dragon Ball Legends pre-3rd Anniversary Retweet and Share campaign, did it raise your expectations for events, content coming to the game? I would say yes, because the rewards were very good. That's pretty much it. Did you see the Dragon Ball Legends 3rd Anniversary character teaser posts on SNS on Twitter? Yes, I saw them. I did. I love these little teasers, like the little juggler and like the 2 lines. I think they should definitely constantly be doing these. For those who saw the Dragon Ball Legends 3rd Anniversary character teaser posts, how much did you enjoy them? I enjoyed them a lot. For those who saw blah 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 blah, did they raise your expectations? Yes, they did, by a lot. The next questions will be about the MyDB Legends Twitter campaign. Please select the answer that applies to you regarding the MyDB Legends Twitter campaign. I participated and tweeted the results. I am a proud Dodoria fan, I guess. For those who participated in MyDB Legends on Twitter, how much did you enjoy it? I enjoyed it a lot. It was funny seeing people get like Zarbon and like Goldo. And then number 30 is, for those who participated in MyDB Legends on Twitter, did it raise your expectations of the game? I don't really think it has anything to do with the game. It's just a fun little thing, but I think they should continue doing these sorts of things for social media, just more interactive stuff. I think that's really cool. So I'll go yes a little. If you participated in the MyDB Legends campaign but didn't tweet the results, please tell us why. Oh, I tweeted the results. I am a proud Dodoria fan. The funny part about this is that I got Dodoria not only on the English Twitter, but I also did it on the JP Twitter, and I also got Dodoria. Okay, here we go. Please write any other opinions, feedback, or messages to the development team regarding Dragon Ball Legends here. So I am going to take a few minutes to think about what I want to put here. But what I recommend you guys say is, don't just say like, oh, I want more crystals, I want more blah, 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 blah. Give us more of this, give us more of that. Actually take like 5 minutes to think about a constructive piece of feedback or criticism that you have for the game. Because I'm telling you right now, I know for a fact that they go through and read every single one of these surveys. So any additional, or I guess positive or negative, if you have it, criticism or feedback for the game will definitely be noted by them. So I'm going to go ahead and take 5 minutes to think about what I want to put here, and we will be back in a second. Alright, so here we go. It took like 5-ish minutes to put together a decent paragraph here, just to give them some reasonable feedback and criticism of what I think they should change the most to make this game better. So here's what I put. The team does an amazing job when it comes to hyping up the player base for large campaigns, such as this anniversary with the SNS campaigns and videos that are designed to build excitement for incoming characters and events. Story events such as the main story and the special 3rd anniversary event with Gogeta and Zamasu were very well done and made me excited to continue playing. However, I feel that the one area that you guys have to improve with is the PvP environment, specifically Zenkai Awakened characters. It is not fun to summon for the brand new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, quote unquote, the ultimate fusion, only to have him get absolutely obliterated instantly by a character who released in 2018 because they are Zenkai Awakened. Adding value to those old characters is definitely understandable, but the current system creates an environment where new characters are severely undermined and rendered obsolete by characters that are years old, and that is what I think is the main driver behind the decline in interest for PvP in this game. Something needs to be done. So there you go. You guys can feel free to write something similar to this. I mean, if you want. I know a lot of people probably feel the same sentiment as me here. Most of my audience is PvP centric. The PvE in this game I feel like is actually pretty well done. Just the gameplay, like the way the AI behaves needs to get updated or something, because it's just like you can float step pretty much everything in the game and just instantly destroy everything. But the actual like story events I think are pretty well done the way that they're designed. But there is my feedback for the game. Let's go ahead and click confirm here, so we can go ahead and submit that and get this pushed through to them. Alright, so once you submit that, this page pretty much just gives you a summary of every question that you answered along with your answers. So we're going to go ahead and scroll down to the bottom here. You can take another look at what I wrote for the feedback here. It's a little bit bigger, easier to see. But we're going to go ahead and click register here, and that should be the end of the survey. So again, this is part 1 of the survey. There will be 2 parts to this. I'll probably do a follow-up video on this once we get part 2, but there we go. Thank you very much for your cooperation to answer our questionnaire. As long as you entered your player ID at the beginning, I think it's question 1, you will be getting the crystals whenever they decide to distribute those out to you. But let me know down below what you guys think about the survey. Let me know what your responses were to those questions as well. And let me know what you guys' thoughts on my response was. Was it fair? Was it too harsh? Was it not harsh enough? So yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you all in the next one.